So those are all wet, are they?
Yep.
Coming off. That's the first leak coming from this window here.
And then the same place on this window on this side.
Yeah.
This is there, that's dripping in.
Leaking in
So
there.
that's on the aft.
Okay, and definitely, do you want to have a look down there? Because I'm pretty sure.
You can't see me.
Yeah, it's okay, I can see it, yeah.
Yeah, that absolutely saturated. But that, it's not from there, it's...
Okay, so there's quite a lot of water down there.
Yeah, if you put your hand up in
Yeah.
the top corner and bottom corner, you it's
In that locker.
yeah, you do it.
Yeah. So there's some serious leaks on this boat. There we go. Nice.
So I've just sponged out the remnants of the water from the forward locker.
Aft locker. Aft locker.
Aft locker.
That's alright. That's the back.
Locker. And yeah, I guess the next job will be to find out where the leaks are happening so we can block them and stop it going in.
Nice.
Where are the leaks from?
So that's what we're not entirely sure. It's soaking wet down in at the aft there.
Yeah.
And we caught a few drips on those windows.
The window seals on the...
Yeah.
And then the companionway, if you look down here into the engine, sorry,
Yeah.
it's all rotten around there.
Oh, around there.
And so I think it's leak. And when we came this morning, there was a leak.
Yeah.
There was a leak right there. So we sort of don't know where to begin really with leaks and how to find them and fix them.
Yeah. You stay inside and someone outside with those pipes probably your best bet.
Yeah.
But it looks like all this is pretty naff. And then that ain't going to be very clever, is it? Not much overhang. So I'll have a look at your windows, but
Brilliant.
that's pretty. And that window, I bet that window leaks. It's because it's an opening window.
Yeah.
And it's the glass. The seal's probably shot, so it'll just go straight in.
Yeah.
So that's that. Yeah, that is pretty rotten, isn't it? Quite a bit of work, isn't there?
Yeah.
Have a look at the window sill. Gosh, I think they're foam. It looks like they haven't used any primer on the windows, and it looks like they're not bonded.
Right.
So what happens is the UV attacks the mastic or stick flex, whatever, and it just releases.
Yeah.
So it just ends up like a face-to-face gasket instead of actually bonded on.
Yeah.
So you can either pop them right off and then reseal them.
Yeah.
It's probably favourite, but they are quite crazy, so it's up to you how much you want to spend. You know, all these are loose. Well, some of these are loose.
Yeah.
So, but it looks to me like it's released. So if it's released, you've got to just take it off and rebond it.
Yeah.
So you've got to use, it's expensive primer, so people don't want to spend the money on the primer, but it don't last 5 minutes and then they fall out again.
Right.
And the reason they ain't falling out because you're screwed as well.
Yeah.
All the Genos and all that, they're just stuck in because they use the right stuff.
Right.
But when
Okay.
you cut corners, that's what happens.
Okay.
So yeah, there's another way you can do it. Is you can paint the windows
Yeah.
where the mastic is to make it look like a frame, like that window over there. You see, you got a metal frame. You make it look like a metal frame.
And that one.
Stops the sunlight, hit the mastic,
Yeah.
and then release it. Okay.
Okay.
Also put when I put a valve in, I always put a
Yeah.
backing pad straight to the hull, which if you've got a backing pad, you get more mastic, a better seal.
Yeah.
So I think it's a better way of doing it.
Okay.
Okay.
Thanks.
Cool. Paper on the roll.
Yeah.
Just stick loads of that down because that
Yeah.
changes colour when it gets wet. So it gives
Okay.
you a really good idea where the leaks are coming from. Find the leaks, it's easy to fix, isn't it?
Yeah. Okay, brilliant.